Imagine you're just driving along the road, enjoying your really peaceful day, and then all of a sudden you just hear the craziest, and I mean the craziest noise, that you just ran over like a pothole or hit something, and so you go out and check, and you see that you just ran over a pair of Jordans. How do we fix this? In today's video, I'm going to show you the exact process of driving over a pair of Jordans and fixing them. This is going to be a brand new series that I'll be bringing to this channel, in which I completely destroy a pair of sneakers and then restoring them and bringing them back to life.
No, God! No, God, please, no!
Round 2, fight!
No! No! No!
After running these over very painfully, I'm going to get into this restoration. Let's take a look at the damage that the car did when it got ran over. As you can see, the toe box is really scuffed up. There's a lot of dirt as well that we're going to have to fix. On the heel portion of the shoe, there's a lot of scuff marks on the paneling, and also we're going to have to reform this whole entire heel portion with a heat gun, which I'll show you in a moment. On this panel, there's also a little bit of damage as well. It's just a scuff mark. It should come off really easily, but take a look at this midsole. This midsole is really clean. Not too many major flaws that we're going to have to deal with on this midsole. The only thing we're really going to have to paint on the midsole is the white if these scuffs don't really cleanly come off. First, what we're going to do for before and after purposes is we're going to take one sneaker, put it to the side like always, and let's get into it. The first thing that we're going to have to do with these Jordan 3s is we're going to have to fix this heel. Now, to fix this heel, I'm going to use a method that I've used in the past, which involves a heat gun and just a little bit of force onto the actual paneling that's inside this heel. The first thing that we're going to have to do with reforming this heel portion of the shoe is, before even inserting a shoe tray, we're going to heat it up with a heat gun. Every single portion of the shoe that is creased or has indentation on the back, we're going to reform this portion. This is a method I've used in the past and it's worked out pretty successfully, so let's see how it goes. Take a heat gun. I would not use the highest setting first. I would definitely start off with the lower setting so you don't separate the sneaker. Now, after using the heat gun to warm up this back paneling, we're going to use a little bit of force to push out every single indentation here and here, so the shoe looks more fuller and less indentated. Alright, now that the heel is reformed back into its original shape, I would say, we're going to take a shoe tree and just stick it right in, so during the whole entire cleaning process, repainting process, and everything that we have to do for these shoes, they will start to kind of heal up these creases on the toe cap and also keep the shape of the back as well. Okay, the next step of this process that I will be doing is, first of all, cleaning the whole entire shoe. What we're going to just need for this is a bowl of water, a little bit of Dawn Power Wash, or you can use Dawn Platinum. I prefer Dawn Power Wash, but we're going to take a little bit of this. You don't want to use too much because a little bit goes a long way. You're also going to need a soft bristle brush. Now, let's get into cleaning. You always want to use circular motion to clean. It brings better suds. Alright guys, after deep cleaning the uppers and bottoms of these Jordan 3s, it came out pretty good. There's still a few marks on the toe box that we'll have to handle, and also with this heel tab as well. There's a little bit of scuffing, that's easy to remove. Okay, the next part of this process is completely optional. My recommendation, if you're looking to sell the sneaker, this is a really ideal part of the process that you're going to want to complete before doing anything. You always want to start from the bottom and make your way up to the top. So what we're going to start first is we're going to completely clean up these bottoms with denatured alcohol and a toothpick. It'll completely remove this, bring back the white look to it, and also get rid of some of this up here as well. So we're going to take our denatured alcohol. You can find this at Home Depot or Lowe's. Get a Q-tip. And then you're going to want to do this very, very carefully. Don't soak the toothpick, because then it's going to be too much and it's going to get everywhere else other than the place that you want to scrub. And we're just going to apply a little bit of force and scrub away. Okay, now that we used the toothpick and denatured alcohol on this panel, we're going to start to use a Q-tip for the rest of the bottoms. And we're going to use the exact same process with denatured alcohol. It will get in, remove all of this dirt that the cleaning did not get rid of. And yeah, let's get into it. Now that the bottoms are all cleaned up and unscuffed, we're going to do the exact same process with denatured alcohol and cotton balls to remove any scuffs on this top layer of paint on the Jordan 3s. Now that the uppers is nice and clean, and same with the toe box and unscuffed, we're going to start to unscuff the heel as well. We're going to use denatured alcohol and a cotton swab for this process. You don't want to use a cotton ball because it won't be able to get into these and get rid of them. Alright, now that the heel tab is all good to go, it's looking fresh, it's looking clean, unscuffed. I also off camera retouched up the Jordan logo symbol and the air lettering on the heel tab. Now, what we're going to start to do is unscuff the toe cap. The toe cap is pretty scuffed up, as you can see, so we're going to remove that and then move on to the midsole as well. We also have not much work to do on the blue at all. The blue's looking really, really nice, so that's a benefit of these. Let's get into it. We're going to be taking denatured alcohol once again to remove the scuffs on the paint of this. You don't want to use acetone when you don't have to, and that's why I use denatured alcohol. Serves the same purpose at less risk of, stripping the paint. We're going to take a cotton ball and we're going to start scrubbing away these scuffs on the toe cap. Alright, now that the midsole is all unscuffed and the toe cap is also unscuffed, there's a little bit of work that we'll need to do on this midsole right here. And so I'm going to do 1 to 2 layers of paint. I'm going to be using Angelus flat white for this process, and I'm also going to be sanding it down with a 150 grit sanding block. Okay, now that the midsole is all good to go as well, we're on to our last step, which is going to be replacing the laces and also cleaning the tongue. Yes, sir. We are finally finished with this restoration. I drove these over not too long ago. They came out amazing after the restoration. I hope you enjoy the results that are going to be happening in about 10 seconds. Make sure to watch another video of mine, show some support, drop a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.